Hi everyone. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Thanks for everyone's patience. I was a few minutes late today. My computer needed some extra TLC. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone feeling, more importantly? There's been so much going on in the collective. All right. So as we're joining, I'm just going to share and take care of a few things. For those who don't know me, my name is Elysia. So nice to meet you. I'm a Toltec shaman and psychic quantum healer. And today I'm going to be doing some free and paid readings for you guys. So please jump in the chat. Let me know if you want me to read for you. If you want to jump ahead to the top of the list, you can pay for a reading in the super chat, or I put in the banner here. Let me see if I can post it in the comments. You can Venmo or PayPal me, and I'll put in that info in the comments. So let's see what's going on. Norma says hello. LaShonda says hello. Norma says I love a reading. Okay, awesome. Let me just post this in real quick. Perfect. And then I'm gonna pin the comment. All right, so Norma, what is it that you would like me to read you for, or read on for you? Let me know. And just so you guys know, if you're ever purchasing a reading from me or jumping on a live of mine and purchasing a reading, the way that you ask questions is so important. So I love to talk about this because this is a great rule when you communicate with your own intuition and your own spirit. So in the spiritual realm, they want to give you what you want. So when a lot of people approach me and come to me, they'll say things like, when am I going to get this? Or what's going to happen here? Or what's going to happen there? And that's not really how communicating with spirit really works, because we are in charge of our thoughts and our actions, and those are constantly changing our timelines of where we're supposed to go and when we're supposed to arrive. So in life, of course, you're going to experience certain things. They're set in stone, but it's our thoughts and our actions and our feelings that color when and where it's going to happen. So when we're communicating with spirit, it makes it's so much more helpful if you can communicate from a place of, okay, I'm really desiring to have more clarity around what are the next steps I should take in my career. What is it? And I feel blocked. So what is it that I need to incorporate or let go of, or start to, like, patterns I need to start to engage in order to reach this next space? You know, it's so you can start thinking in that way. It's really helpful. Oh, hi, Max. Welcome. Okay. So Norma, do you know like what category you want me to read for you? Think on it. Let me know. And yeah, I think I'm going to start playing. I really love music and I really want to play music on here. And because it's YouTube, you know, there's all these rules around that. So I think I may just start posting my music because, surprise, I sing and songwrite. I actually have amazing music out. So I may start putting it in my lives because I just love music. I'm like, why are we here unless we're going to like have a party and have fun, you know? Norma says, love reading. Okay. So what is it that you want to know regarding love, Norma? What is it that you're feeling that you want to know? That way I can clearly ask spirit and get you a more clear and concise answer, right? Because if I'm vague in my question, then spirit will be vague in its answer for me. And I really like to provide clarity for the people I read for. Arlene says, hi. Hi, Arlene. Norma says, I would love to hear your music. Oh my gosh, I would love to show you guys. You would love it. Mag says, hey, love, jumping in here real quick. I'm actually in class. Sorry, Ari. That's awesome. That's amazing. Shout out to Starry Ari. If you guys are watching this channel, definitely watch her videos, support her, book with her if you can. She's one of my mentors and she's incredible. She's so amazing. So she is awesome. Arlene says, I want a love rating too. Beautiful. Where do you want my relationship with you? Okay. I got it, Norma. So talk to me. Talk to me as I'm pulling cards for you. I'm going to pull one card for you. I'm getting my Archangel deck. What's going on with you and me? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about your connection? Because our feelings show us a lot and tell us a lot. So this is why I like to get in conversation, because there's so many wonderful learning opportunities and breakthroughs that happen on these. And what's so cool is that so many people are watching and we all learn from each other, you know? So it's so cool to see the common threads and how we're like experiencing similar things and want clarity in those ways. Okay, so please let me connect to Norma's higher self and guides. When it comes to love and her relationship with B, what is it that spirit and her higher self and her spirit guides want her to know right now? What is very important for her? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Norma says, hot and cold, feeling frustrated. I've been there. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear. However, the card that I pulled for you is the card Angel Therapy. And this is from my Archangel Oracle deck. And here it says, this is a message from Archangel Raphael. And it says, give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. So if you were to give me more information, I would be able to kind of read on your connection better. But with what I'm getting, this is such a beautiful moment to really ground into who you are. And it's so interesting. I was just on a call earlier today regarding relationships and relationship dynamics. And when there's so much going on in the collective, I could literally do a TED Talk on this. And I probably will. I probably should have a conversation with the Peace Dealer and do a series on here for you guys, because love is so important. And there's so many dynamics that we have not been taught that set you up to win and set you up for success in a relationship. And there's so many dynamics that we engage in and entertain that are not conducive for a relationship, but we keep entertaining them. So, and then we don't understand why things aren't working. And this is a collective problem because of conditioning. So anywho, I digress. I'll get back to what I was saying. So what I'm feeling is that this is a really beautiful opportunity to anchor into yourself and anchor into your world, right? So what is, ask yourself what's coming up for you and B. What is it that you're feeling as a result? Because the truth is that if you're really rooted in who you are and you're really rooted in the connection based on how B has shown up for you, through action, not through your feelings, not through what he says, but through action, that shows if someone's actions are hot and cold, love isn't hot and cold. So what is it bringing up from your life, your childhood, your previous relationships that are causing you to want to stay in a place, in a cycle where you feel this and you don't want to feel this, right? So this is a beautiful opportunity to lean into that and lean back off of the relationship, because you're going to find more answers there than you are in the relationship. Does that make sense? I've been through this so many times, like you have no idea. There are so many times I would go to like couples counselings and like therapy classes with partners of mine, and I'd be like, "You don't understand. There's so many things going on. It's driving me nuts." And and part of my learning was what was it that I needed to learn and incorporate and give to myself so that I wasn't putting it on that person. Because the truth is, love is so simple, you guys. People either give us what we want and need and we accept it, or they don't give us what we want and need and we let it go. It's really a yes or no. It's really so simple. And sometimes we're with someone and they're the right person for us, but they're not ready, so it really just depends. And what I'm getting is that you have such a beautiful heart and you're really clear on the kind of love that you want to experience. So what I'm getting here is two things. One is connect to that experience and that love that you want to create every day. Connect to it, become it. Think of your perfect partner and and the energies that your perfect partner represents. Is your perfect relationship more mature and secure and sturdy, or is it more free flowing and fun and expansive and adventurous, or is it a mixture of both? What is that? Discover that, and then anchor into that vibration, anchor into that feeling, anchor into that frequency, and you can start to do your own work on becoming that, because when you become that, you radiate that, and everyone who's on that same frequency sees you. And what's beautiful is that women are so powerful in relationships that women can literally energetically shift in a relationship and up level energetically, and that shifts the dynamic in a relationship so that the man steps up if he's in his healthy masculine. There are many individuals who are not, so it doesn't matter even if you are. And then that's the trap. So many women think, oh my gosh, it must be me. There must be something wrong with me. And then they stay and feel insecure, where it's really not about them. But it is about the insecurities that they had in their life that caused them to continue going on, um, experiencing certain things that they didn't want to experience because it didn't feel good. Right. So let's see what we're saying here. I'm cold, feeling frustrated. We've been doing this dance for 4 years. Um, we are on opposite sides of the country. Got it. You know, yeah. I mean, what's coming through is everything that I shared, but also this is gonna. Oh my god, this is hilarious. My spirit constantly gives me information based on myself. So sometimes it's so hilarious. My spirit will like give me examples of my life, and it's like they're like shading me, and it's so funny. It's hilarious. So that's why I was laughing. But if you can connect to your higher self, if you can connect to your spirit, you can connect to your guides and invite your guides to help you heal this and give you the clarity and the answers and the strength that you need. You're going to do that. You're going to do that while you're sleeping. So this is hilarious because I had a situation, oh my gosh, the other day where I like could not just like let something go. And it was like really bothering me from my past. And my spirit guides came in and they're like, you know what, this has been too long, so we're just going to take it from here, like Jesus, take the wheel. We're going to take it from here while you're sleeping. We're just going to do this, so just rest the next few days. So I was like, all right, bet. So I was resting, and I got all of this stuff coming through, and I'm like, thank you so much. So I just say this to say that that's what's available for you, that's what's possible for you. And what I'd like to gently add is, I've been in long distance. I've been in long distance for years. And what I know is that with any man, if he is ready and he's committed to you, he will make the time and he will figure it out and be super clear. You won't have any questions. If you have questions, it's because this man that you're with is not clear. It's very simple. So ask yourself, do you want to be with someone who after 4 years is not clear? And that's your choice. That's totally your choice, and it can take time. I mean, that's a long relationship, right? So this is a beautiful opportunity for you to dive deeper into you, because guess what, we're playing a long game. Even if B is your happily ever after, you're still going to have to do this internal work. You're still going to have to be really rooted in yourself. This is what the new wave of relationship really is. It's taking responsibility for who you are, taking responsibility for your needs, and that means rejecting people who do not show up and give you your needs. And that's hard. A lot of people don't want to do that. And I get it. I relate. I get it. I get it. I understand. So, and this message really is for everyone. I'm not singling you out, Norma, at all. This message is for everyone, because this has been coming up a lot in the collective mind. Norma says, it's kind of embarrassing to share details because I know I deserve better. You know what, Norma? I'm so glad that you did, because I work in spaces where I see beautiful, gorgeous, successful, incredible women going through much worse things than that. And it doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense. So I'm so glad that you brought this up, because this is a conversation we need to start having and getting really clear and really real on. Because I personally, I am really tired of seeing this happen in the collective. And part of it has to do with learning and growth that us as women have, and part of it has to do with learning and growth that the male gender has. We're learning together, and what's so beautiful is we have an opportunity now to do better, now that we know better, right? And this is something that is deep programming and conditioning. Like, I have been in so many situations that I look back on and I'm like, why was I even entertaining that? Like, how does that even make sense? And that's the beauty in the work that we do, because when we experience something on this end of the spectrum, we have the same amount of energy and space to experience that on the other spectrum. So if you have feelings of frustration, or feeling neglect, or feeling alone, or feeling unloved, you have the opportunity to feel the opposite and anchor into that, and have that be your baseline for the relationships you have moving forward. So it's actually a huge gift if you know how to turn it into power. Yeah. So I'm excited for you, Norma. This is a beautiful space to be in. Like I said, I've been there several times. And the other side of this, of just doing this internal work, is your freedom, regardless of what happens with me. So that's what's amazing. And that's what I'm excited about for you. So that's all I have for you. Oh, live, love, grow with Kim Simone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. So, just so everyone knows, I'm doing free readings. However, whoever pays for a super chat or pays via Venmo or PayPal, they're going to jump to the front of the list. And then I can go through and do all of the other readings. If I miss you, I'm sorry. I may not get to everyone today, and I may not even see all the comments. So just be patient with me. Let me know, and I'll also let you know the next time I'm going to be live. That way I can put you at the top of the list too. So just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, so Kim, love reading, please, with love, gratitude, and blessings. Okay. Well, can you give me some more information, please? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? What is it that you want to know regarding love? When I communicate to spirit, I kind of need to know these things. Otherwise, I feel like I get really vague answers, and I don't want to give you a big answer. Norma says there's no commitment. He calls our relationship a ship. I don't know what that means. Are you a sailor? What does that mean? Max says, yes, Norma, yes. Celebrate yourself. Right. Max says 100%. Colby says we all have those situations where we look back and we're like, what the hell was I doing to myself? Yes, many. I've had like the most, the most. They say a master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Me. So anything I say, it's really because I've been there like way, like it feels like I've been there for eternity, you know? So and I totally have so much compassion for people who are in that space because it's so normal. It's so normal. Like you guys have no idea. There's so many people who you think have perfect relationships and they're going through the same stuff. So we're all in the same boat. We're all human. We're all experiencing these things at different times. Okay, so Live Love Grow says, been working on myself for 4 years now, integrating and embracing shadow, and I'm feeling emotionally balanced with the forces that move through any challenges, feeling loved, supported, and guided. Amazing. All right, so I'm assuming you want to know about your divine partner. Okay. My Archangel Michael deck is calling your name. So let's see what he has to say for you. That's amazing. Shout out to you, Kim. That's incredible. I love doing that. I love taking so much space for myself to like really just call in all my energy and give in all my amazing, juicy energy to myself and just fill up on that love. Okay. Question. Okay. Okay, so the card that came out is from my Archangel Michael deck, and it says, "You and your loved ones are safe." And there's a prayer here. It says, "Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones and give them the specific names. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life." Wow, it's really beautiful wording. So, what I'm getting here is that they're talking to me about attachment styles. Have you heard of attachment styles? And if so, which one are you? Let me know. And then I'll get into that in just a little bit. Max. Oh, Max says I sent mine. Okay, beautiful. Let me just check. Max, can you let me know what you sent that to and the amount? I just haven't seen it show up yet. Mama says maybe I was a sailor in past life. Hilarious. Okay, Kim says, am in a relationship with source and self. Yes, please. Moved into the rainforest last year and immersing in nature, baby. Woo! Yes, this is so true. The path has been one of deep trust, knowing my loved ones are supported. Okay, so I'm not sure if you know about the attachment styles. Oh, got it, Max. Okay, I'll read for you next. But what I was getting is that, okay, so right now you're in such a beautiful, amazing space. And what your guides are telling you is don't be alarmed if when you start dating or you connect with another person, that some stuff starts to come up for you. And so whereas you felt before you felt really secure, now you're starting to feel either like anxious or avoidant or whatever that attachment style is. Okay, Moon in Cancer. Kim says, unsure of attachment styles. I love to give others space and come from a place of support. Okay, so look into attachment styles. That's going to be really good for you because basically there's like 4 different attachment styles. There's secure, there's anxious, there's avoidant, and there's like dismissive. And so there's so much amazing information regarding that and how people show up. when they have that attachment style. And every single person has one of those attachment styles, and they also can shift. So even if you have a secure attachment style, it can change into anxious or avoidant given the correct circumstance. So that's going to be something to look into, just to be prepared on, so that you're aware, and that if something comes up for you, you're going to have a beautiful process to work through that, because that's something that the collective just needs to start working through right now, is like clearing our energy when things come up regarding love. Um, I don't want to give too much information because it's really like a TED talk. So what I will say is just keep doing what you're doing. Spirit wants to congratulate you for, like, I'm just seeing like a plant blossoming and unfolding. And so you've been taking this time to plant so many beautiful seeds, and you've been taking this time to really nurture and honor and love yourself. And also know that because of that, you may think like, oh, like I'm good, like I'm totally ready. And you may be surprised or disappointed if at any point you're dating and maybe something comes up from the past, or maybe something comes up that doesn't feel good and it brings up a painful memory. That's okay. Like, spirit really wants me to communicate to you that our healing is cyclical. So sometimes we can heal something, and then a few years later it comes back up and we're like, dang, I thought I was over that. So they just want to like let you know that, to reassure you that nothing's wrong. It's just the natural healing process is taking place if anything comes up for you as you are dating, and to just relax and breathe through it. Okay? Please remember this. Please write it down and remember this, because there's going to be a point where you're going to be like, where things happen, nerves come up, especially if you really start to connect to someone. So just be mindful of that, and know that you're safe and that you're supported and that you're loved, and always let that love guide you. And what they're showing me are mantras, like, it gets to be easy, I'm safe, I'm supported, I'm loved, I'm always loved. And continuing that. I think you have been doing mantras and affirmations, but they're showing that, and they're also showing you communicating in front of a mirror. I don't know if you've been doing mirror work, but that may be really powerful for you when it comes to increasing your vibration and really getting clear on the person that you want to attract, and just taking that time to really honor yourself and really see yourself with the presence that you would want your partner to see you. Does that make sense? Got it. Oh, perfect. Kim says, I would say it shifted from anxious to secure. So this is so perfect, because that was just like me. Um, I shifted in between anxious and secure in relationships, and I would show up as anxious when my partner was showing up in ways that was causing anxiety for a relationship. So it made sense in hindsight that I was shown, like, that was coming up for me, because that was a signal that, maybe this isn't where I should be. So honor that, and also be aware of like when you're coming from those energies, because then you'll know the correct way to soothe and the correct way to communicate once you're in that space. So Kim says, so true. A past lover came up, spoke my truth, and then he left, not in alignment. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you're getting such an amazing, like, I have chills right now. Like, you have such an amazing, like, oh, this is so exciting. Like, you've been learning and you've been growing and you've been ascending. And so sometimes the universe throws little things at us, like, hey, have they been learned? Are they going to go back to the same dynamic or the same person? And when it's so amazing, like when you grow, and this is a reason why I love to travel. When you grow and you change, you can go back to the same hometown, bed, person, whatever, but it's different. And it's different because you're different, right? So the way that you see and the way that you experience isn't the same because you've changed. And so a big part of this process is us changing and unfolding every day, right? That's the gift that we have. That's the beauty that we have. So I just want to congratulate you. Take time to continue building those attachment styles of security so you feel nice and rooted and strong in yourself. And use this time while you're single to get really clear, crystal clear, on the type of relationship that you want to have, how you want to experience the relationship, what you how you want your partner to show up, and what qualities and behaviors and patterns you want them to display. Like you have so much work that you can do during this time, which is amazing. So I'm really excited for you. Kim says, beautiful advice. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Oh yeah, past places no longer trigger. I'm thankful for the experiences and growth. That's so beautiful. Yeah, I'm excited for you. It seems like, if anything, spirit is just confirming you're safe and your loved ones are safe, and to kind of move forward boldly and fearlessly. So you can just relax, knowing that when the time is right, that's going to start happening for you. Oh, Colby says, don't forget to hit that like button, everyone. Thank you, Colby. Thank you for looking out. Oh my gosh, I got angels all over the place. You're my little angel. Okay, so let me actually pull one more card for you, because you got a 30, so a 2-card reading. It's just so much came through for that. I was like, oh, that's all I have. So let me pull a second card for you. And then Mags, I'm going to read for you next, okay? Kim, Simone, to know. Kim says, I embrace my vulnerabilities and synthesize into strength. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Yes, I love your wording and your language. Language is so powerful, you guys. Please only speak the things that you want to experience in the world. Our words cast spells. That's what they call it's spelling. I feel this to the core of my being. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, Kim. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for jumping on, and thank you for purchasing this. This is what I do. Oh my God. I'm shook. So this is what I do when I'm allowing spirit to tell me what card to take and pull. Look what card I pulled. The card of love, girl. What? Girl, what? 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 Ah! I'm shook. The answer that you're seeking is love. Wow. Okay. I am shook AF. This is amazing. Oh my God. Okay. So what's coming through is that what's going to serve you is identifying what love means to you. Like all of the colors, all of the things. What does love specifically mean to you? And then literally become that vibration and just radiate that. And by doing that, your match is going to come so quick. Oh, wow. And Spirit saying, but trust in divine timing. Okay, Spirit, I know. But yeah, it's really like you've done the work, you're doing the work, love is coming regardless. So you don't have to worry. You can sit back and relax. You can lean back. Actually, a lot of feminine energy is tapping into your goddess energy, and that's leaning back. It's not doing too much. It's not feeling like that's masculine energy. Feminine energy, she just is. She just radiates, and everything comes to her. And that's what you're getting an opportunity to experience. And not just with love, like with everything. Like that's really, when you're really in your feminine, everything comes to you. Facts. Celebration. Yes, of course. Welcome. Whatever comes up. Thank you. This is where I am at pure presence. Yes. 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 Stay in that and cultivate that and build upon that. So what's so beautiful is that now you have this experience, you can anchor into that and you can build upon it. and deepen it over time. Of course, we're playing a long game here, right? But you've got your baseline, which is so beautiful. Like, I'm so excited for you, Kim. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for everything that's coming in your life, in your field in the future. I have lots of good vibrations coming through my body right now. So I think a lot of wonderfulness is coming your way. And I think that you've been through a lot, and it's more than time that you experience what you are desiring at this point. So I'm really, really excited for you. Um, oh, Max says, oh, this isn't for me. Well, it could be for you too, girl. It could be for you too. Let's see. You wanted me to read for you for love as well? Let me know. And Kim, that's all I have for you. So thank you so much. I hope that resonated. I'm super excited for you. Keep us posted. You can message in the chat or in the YouTube video even months later, just because I really like to keep up with you guys. And I really like to hear what happens after I read for you. Building the outer garment, Kim says, yes, so wise and profound you are. In gratitude and radiating this to the whole. Yes, that's the new wave, you guys. We got to stop, waiting for others to show up, step up. The call is in you. You want the world to be a better place? You want the world to be more loving? Where can you be better? Where can you be more loving? Like, it's time for us to take responsibility. That's all we can do. We can't force others, right? Shall do, beautiful. Thank you so much, Kim says. You're so welcome, Kim. Mags, I can read for you. Thank you so much for your patience. I know you're being such a rebel right now, being in class. So let me know. I'm going to look through and see. Oh, she says whatever comes up. Okay, go. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, Max, I'm so sorry. You were the first one to pay for the super chat. I totally didn't see it. I so apologize. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I'm getting my goddess deck for you. So let's get that one going. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have to say for Max? What do you want her to know? Max, do you like Cardi B? Super random, but do you like Cardi B? Let me know. Yes, it's my Venus return. Ow! That's awesome. It's been really nice energy. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Colby says everyone's feeling the love. Happy Venus and Libra transit. Woo! How are you guys feeling with this Venus and Libra transit? Says absolutely, Colby. Max says kind of yes. I like hip hop. More male artists. What male artist? I just asked because Cardi B just came into my head while I was reading for you, and I'm like, that's never happened to me before. So I'm like, oh, 2 cards came out for you. Whoa. Okay. So Max, what's been going on in your life lately? How are you feeling? Because I'm getting information, and I'm not sure what the context is, so that's why I'm asking. Max says it makes sense. I've been listening to Backing It Up by her. That's so funny. Yeah. What came into mind was Up. Her song Up. Is it up? Is it up? Transformation. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is big. Wow. Feeling energy is so intense sometimes. Okay, so the first card that came out for you is the card Isis of your past life. Look how gorgeous this card is. Like, do you see all of the terrain and the water and her dress? And this card's so dope. Okay, and it says this situation involves your past life memories. This is why I was asking how you, like, what's been going on for you. Max says, transformation, damn, I released some attachments today for sure. It is, I'm sorry, beautiful. Um, yeah, so, oh wow, oh, God, this is so much information. It's like kind of overwhelming. Um, wow. She says so many deep visualizations I get in these trances when I listen to music. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. So much is coming through so quickly. I don't know if this is how your energy runs, if it's just like a lot of information really fast, or you're just feeling a lot of things intensely. But that's what I'm getting right now. It's like a rush. But what I'm feeling is two things for this past life energy. One is that whatever attachments you are releasing, it sounds like it was with someone or over someone. That's regarding a past life situation. That's why it's hard to let go. I get it. I relate. It happens. But what I want to focus on is something bigger. Your soul came here in this lifetime to transcend and transmute certain energies from your past and your past lives. And this is much bigger than the attachment that you left. This is like your soul's journey. And I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of stuff that's happened in past lives that hasn't been fully cleared. So you have a beautiful opportunity to work through that. Although I don't know if you need to do anything per se. It may just be in the actions that you take in this lifetime that's naturally going to clear it. But I would do some meditating on that. And what I'm getting, the solution for you is to connect to your future self, to ask about your previous lifetimes and what you need to do in this moment in order to set yourself up to where your future self is now. I know it's like some Avenger shit. I know. Um, However, you can connect to your future self, and you can connect to your past self. It's definitely possible. You can invite your future self to come in and communicate to you and have a conversation. That's something I want to invite you to do because your future self will have keys and codes for you in how to move through this because this is big. This is big. Um, Max says, yes, so much information and downloads. I feel so much, so much. Okay, so Max, just as someone who cares, what is it that you are doing to self soothe and to process your emotions? If you don't have a process, I want to invite you to create one or find one because you're going to need something to combat that you're dealing with, the deep feelings, and that's beautiful. It's such a gift. And when it gets overwhelming, because I relate, you're going to need certain tools to work through in order to decide, you know? Um, Max says, I don't think I do. Just approach things with love and compassion. Yes, I can see the future. I just don't know how as much. Um, it's all good, girl, with the typos. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know the details. Your higher self isn't telling me the details, so maybe it's not for me to know. Maybe it's really private information of what you've experienced in previous lifetimes. But that's for you to uncover. But the second card I got was the card of Mary Magdalene of unconditional love. And what's crazy is this card came up the last time I did readings for you guys. And so I'm like, this is so wild because I have so many different decks. And the message here, it says, love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay, so I don't know the context, so it's like hard. I really want to like be super specific with you, but what I'm getting are feelings. I'm just getting a bunch of vibes and feelings. And what I'm getting is that you've experienced a lot of stuff in this lifetime and previous lifetimes. You've seen a lot of stuff, you've experienced a lot of stuff, you have been disappointed, you've seen the dark side of humanity, you've seen the dark side of yourself, and it's just a lot. And so what Mary Magdalene is saying is that she can work with you. Like, please call on her, invite her to work with you, and help to sort of clear out your field of anything that you may be struggling with or struggling with letting go or incorporating or moving on from. Because I'm getting the sense that you're getting a beautiful opportunity to experience and practice unconditional love, like to like if in a previous life someone did you really really wrong, you can zoom out and look at what that person was dealing with. Not that it's an excuse at all, but look at the bigger picture and zoom out and look, like, meet up here and really see them from a higher space and from a different space and from a spiritual space. Um, and move through that, because I'm feeling that you've had to work through a lot of really dark, deep, dense energies of things that may even feel unforgivable. That may not be in this lifetime, it may have been in the past lives, but it can be really hard to, like, find the silver lining in those things. You know, like if someone, like, kills your brother or something, it's like, how do you love that person? You know what I mean? So they're just showing, like, you experiencing this, like, in, like, I feel this in my heart, just like this, like, a lot. Like, you've been through a lot. She says too much. Yeah, it's crazy scary at times. I need more grounding. I'm done checking out your health. Yeah, so grounding is going to be really good for you. I'm hearing specifically earthing. So walking barefoot on the ground, on grass, on sand, like at the beach, um, in dirt, anywhere that's land. That's going to be so good for you. Please take time to do that every single day. Even if it's 10 minutes, do that every day and do it for a month, do it for 2 months, and just watch what happens. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be so good for you. I've been in that place too. I get a lot of information very quickly. I feel things very deeply. So I have to do this in order to remain sane. So I completely get you. And I'm telling you, this changed my life. And breath work. So deep breaths. And there's a lot of different types of breath work that you can do. A lot of people like the box breath work, which is basically like 8 seconds inhale, 8-second hold, 8 seconds release, and then 8-second hold. So it's like a box. You keep going. There's many different breathwork styles. You can look it up on YouTube. But if you give yourself the gift and the opportunity of committing to that and doing that every single day, it's going to remove stuck energy in your body. And it's going to oxygenate your brain and give you more oxygen to your brain. So this is something that's really going to be important for your physiologically. You know what I mean. It's going to be good for your body. And it's also going to be really good for your nervous system. Colby, you're hilarious. Max, I get deeply dragged and it takes me out for a cool 1 to 2 days, intense hits of pain, and it's a trigger by things of life. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, Max, follow your intuition on this. Ask your guides to help you with this, and ask them every day, and ask them when this is coming up for you. But yeah, you're gonna need help with this. Like, you're gonna need to do something. Like, this is so. Everyone who's watching this live, if you're experiencing things health wise, mentally, physically, emotionally, we're not meant to live with these things. We're not meant to, like, just tough it out and deal with it. We're meant to find solutions so that we feel good and that we feel better and that we feel like amazing. So I say this to say that I want to encourage every single person, like, whatever is bothering you health wise, get on it, find solutions for it, get aggressive with it, because you're going to keep coming up against the same thing until you find that solution, you find what works for you, because your body is crying out for a solution, right? It's experiencing something, it needs a solution to counteract that, because we're not always going to stop feeling the things, but if we have the right tools, then it will support us when we're feeling the things, if that makes sense. So let me see. Isaiah says, hey, Max, transmute that pain into happiness. Be an alchemist. Okay, Isaiah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's read for our people. Like, I don't even know why I'm here. Y'all know. Y'all know. That is the best advice and the best message that you could hear. Like, he just shut it down. Max says, Isaiah, stop. Your name, thank you. That was confirmation within itself. Yeah. And your experience, and what's so beautiful, Max, like what I freaking love is that you are an empath. And empaths are the most powerful manifestors because they feel things at the deepest levels. If you feel things at the deepest level, you can manifest things at the deepest level because manifestation requires depth and feeling. So what's cool is you've experienced like the dark side of being an empath. So now you can experience the light, powerful side. So get clear on what it is that you want to experience. And then manifest that ish. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're an alchemist. You know how to do this. Don't play dumb. Don't play dumb with me. You be knowing, girl. um, Kim Simone says, Max, ayahuasca was a turning point with huge shifts for this one. Communion with the plants are key. Yeah, I love plants. I love communing with plants. All about it. Max, it needs a 40-day, 40-night fast. It keeps interrupting, so it's about retreating for me, hermit mode. I feel so much. I want to feel the power inside. Yes. Yeah, you have the power inside. And trust me, Max, once you feel that power inside, you are like an Avenger. You're like locked in. You're like, like it is the most amazing thing ever. I'm so excited for you. And just know and trust that everything happening in your life, your guides and your spirit is guiding you through it. You're supposed to be experiencing that shit because that's what's making you into the badass person that you are and that you're gonna be. Like, let's go. Like, it's Leo season. Stop acting brand new. Like, I get hype over people that I read for because I see beyond what they see. So I'm like, you're not here to play small. You're a lion. You are a lion. Like, you are here to walk like a king and a queen because you're a lion. So start owning it. Don't act like a kitten. You a lion, girl. Like, what? Max is laughing. So yeah, I'm just getting that you're clearing stuff from your past right now, and that this is a beautiful opportunity for you to deepen your love for yourself and all parties involved for things that have happened that kind of feel unforgivable or feel too much. It's going to be in your best interest to let it go because it's kind of like it's like baggage, like if we just let it go, we can like float up to the top, but we have all the stuff weighing us down. So what are those little things that are still weighing you down and how can you release them every day? And just start there and invite Mary Magdalene to work with you. Ask her to work with you when you have this stuff come up. When you have an anxiety attack and when emotions are coming up, when it feels too much, ask her to help you. Ask her to help you, and also Archangel Michael. Ask him to put a cloak of a shield of protection around you. I've had to do that in my life where there was just too much going on and too much coming my way. And I was like, listen, I need to tend to me, not all this. So you can do that. There's all these things that you can do. Just take the time and create the space to do that and connect to spirit, because spirit is a relationship. So many people want to connect to spirit and they don't understand it's a relationship. So like if you wanted to get married, you would have to go on dates. You would have to build a relationship with this person. Otherwise they wouldn't want to marry you. So with spirit, like they're saying, build a relationship with me. Like, what are you doing for your spirit? How are you tending and gardening your spirit every day? How are you creating a safe space for your spirit to come and your spirit to feel heard and loved? Max says, absolutely, thank you, everything. Even the shaman class, I've seen it. I've seen everything. Yeah, especially if you're taking it from Ari. Ari opens up the third eye to see everything. Like, when I started working with her, all the gifts came out. I was like, wow. Like, I surprised myself. So this is amazing, Max. You're just learning. You're on the path. Like, keep going. We're playing a long game, so congratulate yourself. Celebrate how far you've come. Like look, like take a step back and look behind you as to how far you've come. I did that the other day and I was crying my eyes out because I was like, holy crap, I cannot believe how far I've come. So Max says, thanks, love. I appreciate your beautiful advice. It's been happening every single day. Yes, I love that. Keep affirming that. Say that. Speak that into existence. Manifest that shit even more. I'm hyped. She's so good. I just started crying. Oh, Max. Oh, my heart. Oh, I feel like you're a sister. I'm so excited for you, girl. Kim Simone says rigid compartments require lubrication to seize through the veil of all fabrication. Look at you, Miss Wordsmith. Like, I just love the comments that y'all are giving me. This is so exciting. Y'all are just amazing. Max says, thank you all. You're so welcome, Max. You're a beautiful soul. You're such a beautiful soul. Thank you. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for the love and support. And let me see if I missed anyone. Hopefully I didn't. Fingers crossed. um, okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So no one else has sent money via the super chat. Beautiful. Okay, amazing. So let me see. Let me know who's still on and who wants me to read for them. Whoever just posts next, I will read for you. I can be on for the next like 20 minutes. So let me know. And Mag, sending you love. I hope you have a great class with Ari. Thank you so much for jumping on. LaShonda says, me. Megan says, Mags, you are so deserving of so many beautiful blessings. I completely second that. So LaShonda, what is it that you want me to read for? And just for you guys watching, what helps is if you're super specific in your question. So instead of saying something like, oh, read for me on love, tell me what it is you want to experience, that you want to know more about. Yeah? So hopefully that helps. Megan says, may I get one, please? Amazing fruits. Yes, Megan, I can read for you after, and then amazing fruits, I can read for you after as well. And then we'll probably end there. However, we'll see how far this goes. So think of your questions, you guys, and let me know. Okay, LaShonda, I'm waiting for you. I'm going to read for you first because you asked. But while I'm waiting, Amazing Fruit says, will I get a job soon? I'd like a career reading. Okay, so this is such a good example of a question. So I'm so glad you asked that. So a question like, will I get a job soon? I want to know what it is you want. Meaning, what kind of career do you want to have? What kind of job do you want to have? Because what I'm hearing, I'm just gonna express this, and I mean this with so much sincerity. When I hear a question like that, what I hear is scarcity. It's like, I don't have this, so when am I gonna get it? It's like I just want some of that, And so that may not be where you're coming from at all. I'm just saying sometimes our language can infer that. So if we know that, we can change our language, and then it's not insinuating that, So for you, what I want to ask you is, what is the kind of career that you want to have? Removing all the physical 3D stuff, like I can't, remove all the beliefs, the negative beliefs, limiting beliefs. What is it that you want? How do you want to spend your days? How do you want your career to be? Where do you want to make money? Where are you feeling called to make money? That's what I want to know. And then from that, I'll be able to give you your answer. LaShonda said, I said my question. Okay. So, LaShonda, all I see is at 7:03, you said me. Oh, is the person I'm in love with for me? Ooh, good question. Okay. Okay. Let me ask. Give me information. Tell me something. Like, how long have y'all been together? Do you really like this person? I'm just nosy. I just like to know these things. Well, it actually gives me a lot more context because the more information you give me, the more like it's like I'm getting a painting, and the more information you give me, it's like more the painting's more full, so I can see that clearer for you. Got it. Okay. I guess that question isn't meant to be answered. Yeah, I mean, but whatever the message that's supposed to come through will. So don't worry. I like him. We're not together. Got it. It's a strong energy between us. Got it. Okay. Ooh, girl, the strong energy. That's what will get you. Ooh! Oh! Ha ha! Okay. Okay. So you're lucky you got an extra card. Okay. Um. All right. What they're telling me is that you're not supposed to have the answer right now, but you're gonna need to connect to yourself and source in order to find out. That may not be what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Um, I pulled my Sulis out of my goddess deck, and it's a card of bodies of water. So it says spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So what they're saying here is, ooh, this is good. This is some good shit. I like it. This is some good energy. I really like this. Okay. So what they're saying is to spend time in nature, spend time grounding, spend time specifically near bodies of water. It's going to recharge you. An ocean, a lake. What I'm getting is that you're going through some sort of emotional healing or cleansing. And the more you connect to your spirit, the more you connect to your soul self and what is truly important to you and how you truly want, like taking time and space to connect to the experience that you want to have with your dream partner, how you want him to hold your hand, how you want him to show up for you. Like, go big. Like, don't think like guys like that don't exist. Like, really anchor into that feeling. And then tap into your creative expression. So, this is the next card I got. It's the card Saravasti. And this is the card of the arts. And it says express yourself through creative activities. And what is so beautiful is like we're in Leo season, and so what I'm getting is your inner child wants to come out and express herself. And so if you actually lean back, if you lean off of the connection and you lean more to yourself, either this person is going to come towards you or they're not. But either way, it's good because you're going to get your answer. That makes sense? So this is not about leaning forward ever, 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 ever. Like any woman watching this live, never, ever, ever, ever lean forward in a relationship. Your job is to lean back and focus completely on you. And if your partner sees your value, he will come to you. And if he doesn't or he's not ready yet, he won't. It's so simple. It's so simple. Colby says, life hack, make sure you actually like the person and not just the way they can make you feel. Totally. And a big part of that is inner work. We're taught like addictive attachment patterns. And so if we can work through and get a grip on whatever we experienced in childhood and how we attach and how we show up when we're angry or we're in our trigger and all of this stuff, that'll set ourselves up so much better for relationships. Otherwise, when you're in it, that's when all of it comes out and it can just be like really difficult. Colby says, bam! LaShonda says, yes, thank you, 100%. Amazing Fruit says, I clarified my question, by the way. Awesome. I love that. That's growth. That's amazing. That's so dope. That's amazing. Awesome. LaShonda says it's not attachment. Okay, beautiful. So what you can do here, they're saying is super simple. You can just lean more into yourself and into what it is that you want and what it is that you're being led by, and just kind of allow that to flow. Things don't have to be so like confusing or hard. You can just decide to make it easy and get clear on what it is that you need to experience and see. And you can ask yourself, like you can ask your spirit guides, like what is it that I like. If you have a question for spirit, you can ask it and you can say, please give me an answer that is so clear I cannot misconstrue it. And let me know repeatedly so that it's super clear. And this is how you start to build that relationship, because once you're really in like rooted with your spirit, everything is a sign. Everything is confirming what it is that you're asking for, or it's not, but it's still a sign. It's just, are you aware and are you like in conversation, right? So I'm excited for you. That's gonna be beautiful. Max, that's a dope life hack, Colby. Yeah, it is. This is amazing. May I got next, Cheryl says. I'm not sure, Cheryl. I'm supposed to read for 2 other people, and then I'm getting off in 20 minutes, so just sit tight. If there's space, I totally will read for you. Yes, amazing fruits, I know. I was just finishing up on one, and there's someone ahead of you as well. LaShonda says, I get them a lot. I'm impatient. I get you, bro. I have a Sag rising. Okay. The most impatient of all. Like you, like my mantra right now, or like the energy I'm trying on is temperance. Like the tarot card temperance. It's like moderation, patience. Like I'm just really working with that, and it's been working out really well for me. So Marcus Lloyd has a heart and the craft line. I love it. Okay, so there was someone who was next. Megan Banda. Megan, you asked for a reading next, so I'm going to read for you next. Just ask your question. And if I don't hear from you, I'll go to Amazing Fruits. Got it. Amazing Fruits says, I want a job as a video editor abroad and also a freelance poet. Amazing. I'm looking for a video editor, so we may need to talk. We may link up. That's amazing. Gosh, what the heck? Man, what? A video editor? Like, you can have jobs tonight. That's so exciting. That's so needed now more than ever. LaShonda says, Gemini, Cancer. The Gemini energy, man. I love it. Megan Banda says, do I put it here in the chat? Yeah. Just what you want to know, what you want clarity on, what you want to move into. Just as specific as it can be is really helpful for me. Megan says, I'm doing an artist residency but have been feeling very stagnant. What is the best way to use my resources to encourage more of my creative courage, creative capacity? Okay, give me a moment. Let me clearly connect to Megan's higher self and guides. I want to clear the energy of the other readings so that I can get a clear picture for you, Megan. Shaman says, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. I hope that helps. And keep me posted. Everyone I read for, please keep me posted in the comments because I really want to know and keep up with you guys. I love the smell of Palo Santo. It just like... Okay. So... Okay. Got it. Your guides are asking me to use my unicorn deck for you. You're so welcome, Megan. Okay. What is it that Megan's higher self and guides want her to know regarding how she can tap into her, move her stagnant energy and encourage more of her creative capacity? Ooh. What I'm hearing off top is connecting to your inner child. Megan Benda says, thank you, Elysia, you are a gem. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are like totally melting my heart. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys. It's so fun to do these things and to do it with you guys here. It really makes it worthwhile for me. Oh, this is amazing. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Okay. So what I'm hearing is a few things. One, connect to your inner child. So ask your inner child, like, how you're going to do your hair today and what you're going to wear today. My inner child picked out this dress literally while I was getting ready for the live today. I was like, okay, inner child, what should I wear? What color should I wear today? And she was like, yellow, because it's Leo season. And I was like, okay. So, like, give yourself opportunities and ask yourself over little things like what your inner child wants to do, and then follow it. Like, let her be the leader today. You know, you got to start doing things differently. Like this. Okay, so this message is for everyone. When you are stuck somewhere, you have to unplug from the dynamic that you're in, and then you have to plug into something new and something different. So let me give you a specific example. Um, Spirit has me doing all types of stuff all the time. I don't even question it anymore. People think I'm so weird. I don't even care. I'm just like, I'm one with Spirit and I trust Spirit so much. So there are moments I would be like sitting in my room and be on my bed thinking and processing. And then my spirit was like, go stand in that corner or go sit on the bed, but face your headboard. So I'm literally facing my bed. The other day, Spirit had me sleeping on the other end of the bed, like where your feet are. Like Spirit had me sleeping like that. And I'm like, why? You know, but you have to move into another place in order to see differently, in order to see a different perception, right? So you literally have to start engaging with life, engaging with yourself differently if you want a different result. You have to start engaging differently. You have to start doing different things. So if you're driving, let's say you're driving to work, start driving a new way to work. Because if you're doing that, that's building new neural brain pathways for you. So you're going to be able to, long story short, you're going to be able to like just be really powerful because you're going to make sense out of all of these things and be like, oh, wow, now I can do this, now I can do that, because you're expanding your awareness. Does that make sense? Sometimes when I get like tapped into like quantum stuff, I just like go off because it's so exciting. I just love energy work. It is so powerful. Like my whole life is based on energy. It's incredible. Max says, I sleep sideways. It's the weirdest thing. There are times Spirit was telling me to stand on my bed. I'm like, what? But then I can see my room differently. You know, it's just so cool. But anyways, back to the question at hand. Your guides are saying to connect to your inner child and do what your inner child loves. So this card love came out again. And so what is it that fuels the F out of your heart? What is that? Like, that's not attached to money, that's not attached to a goal, that's not attached to an outcome. What can you do for the love of it? Even if it's like making a TikTok video to your favorite song, it doesn't matter. You just got to do something that's going to get your heart going and excited. That's what I did a few weeks ago. So I learned how to DJ in March. And I've always wanted to learn how to DJ. And the opportunity literally fell in my lap to learn how to DJ. So I learned it. And then I released a DJ set mixtape a few weeks ago, which I should totally put in the chat because y'all will love this mixtape. It is so lit. So, and I did it for like myself and for the love of it. And I had so much other things going on. And yet this was like a passion project. And it was so fueling for me. So you have to find what fuels you. And the only way that you can do that is by connecting to your inner child, allowing her to come out and play, right? So do what it is that you love, and allow your inner child to come out. And the second card that I pulled was the card of laughter out of my unicorn deck. And it says, you need a good laugh. So what are the things like, okay, laughing is super high vibe. Laughing is so high vibe. Um, Enjoyment and contentment, like all that stuff is so high vibe. Laughing is so good for you. It's so good for your body, your physiology. I hate that word. I always butcher your body and your nervous system. So what are the things, like what are your favorite movies that you can watch? What are the people who make you laugh? What are the things that make you laugh like insane amounts? Do that. Do that. That's going to be the fastest way to move this stagnant energy. It's going to be through motion, through laughter, through creating something, through expressing this energy in a way, even if it's dancing or whatever. So let's see. Megan says, yes, it makes sense. Amazing. Max says, and I have to shift my body to the direction energy is pulling me towards. Oh, that's dope. I've never even thought of that. That's so cool. This is why I love the lives, because it's like we get a chance to like all share our gifts and share our hacks, and it's just so cool. So Max says, please do. Megan says, okay, wow, such a good laugh last week, and had that thought, wow, I have not laughed like this in ages. Perfect. Exactly. So like, it's so awesome you have that thought, because now you can create that moment every day. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, when's the last time I felt that? That's like, oh, that's just a normal part of my experience. And that's the invitation and the opportunity you get every single moment, every day, that we realize, hey, I'm experiencing something that like I feel lack of, or I'm experiencing something that feels good and I feel like I haven't experienced this for a long time. So what can I do to incorporate and create the space in order to do that? Right? So that's super dope. So I'm excited for you, Megan, and that is all I have for you. So who is next? Oh, yes. So my new video editor was next. Amazing Fruits. So I'll read for you now. And you wanted to know how you can become a video editor, as well as, let me look, a freelance poet. Beautiful. You're so welcome, Megan. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting my Archangel deck for you. Amazing Fruits. I feel weird calling you Amazing Fruits. I don't know your name, so I'm just going to call you Amazing Fruits. I hope you don't mind. Max says, try laughing every day. It's really uplifting. Yeah, I love laughing. I make myself laugh all the time. It's like, I'm hilarious. I'm so funny. Oh my gosh. Laughing is just incredible. I'm so grateful for laughter. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay. So, higher self and guides, please let me read for Amazing Fruits. What does their higher self and guides want them to know regarding becoming a video editor and being a freelance poet? What is going to set them up for success the most? What is going to put them on the highest timeline so they can quantum leap at this point in time? Ooh, Barracuda. Oh, wow, this is so cool. Okay, so, Amazing Fruits, my name is Farah. Hi, Farah. Okay, so we're going to get a little deep right now. I got two cards for you, and they are the first card from my Archangel Michael deck is the card of innocence. And whenever this card comes out, the energy of it, look, do you see this angel and his head's down and he's holding a little puppy that looks so beautiful and innocent? This card usually represents being, having things in your life that you haven't forgiven yourself for. Things you're still holding on to from your past, things that you've done, and also things that others have done to you that you're still holding on. And so the invitation here is to see the qualities of pure love and light within yourself and to forgive yourself and to see that light reflected in others, even when you feel like there wasn't that light there at that moment. They're saying that in order for you to fully actualize uh, what you want in your career, you're going to need to work through this internal energy, right? And this goes for everyone on this live. Whatever it is that you want to manifest and create in your life, in your career, you're gonna it's gonna require you to do a lot of internal work to clear everything out of your field that is not in alignment with God, with love, and with truth. Because anything that's stuck, any implantations of limiting beliefs or wounds or blocks, that is going to color and shape the decisions that you make and the results that you get, because you're going to be making decisions from that place subconsciously. And that's everyone. That's everyone. So, what your spirit is calling you to do is integrate a deeper level of emotional and mental and spiritual mastery, because what you're going to be stepping into at the level that you will be, it will also require that same level of inner work and harmony and alignment. Yes? So the next card that came through was pay attention to your dreams. So there's a prayer here that I'll read for you. It says, thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this and name the specific situation on a spiritual level and give me guidance. So with these prayers, say it. Say it tonight. Say it every morning and night for the next 10 days, and say it with feeling, say it with emotion, and say it with conviction. What I'm getting though is that, okay. So this is actually a trick a lot of like famous speakers have done. When you go to bed, do this for like the next month. See what happens. And let me know. Let me know in the comments. Drink get a full glass of water before bed. Drink half of it. Ask your guides what it is that you want to know. So, what's the next step for me in becoming a freelance poet? And what's the next step for me in becoming a video editor? Right? Drink it, go to sleep, have dreams, wake up, drink the rest of the water, and tell me what happens. If you do that, that's a really beautiful way. It's just an extra thing that you can do, but it's a beautiful way to create the space to allow the guidance to come through. A lot of work gets done while we sleep. A lot. A lot of clearings happen in our sleep. A lot of downloads and upgrade happen in our sleep. So if you can either like get a dream journal or just start to record your dreams and start to write them down, that's going to be really important to you. I know this is like not, they're telling me this is not necessarily what you want to hear, or the advice you thought you were going to do. You want something a little more linear. And what they're saying is you have to get, what they're saying is you have to get there energetically first before you can get there physically. This is a code. This is a code for everyone watching. If you want to get anywhere in life, if you have always rented homes and you want to purchase a home, if you have never had a relationship and you want to have a long-lasting marriage, if you have never, been a freelance business owner and you want to do that, you are literally stepping into a new reality. You are literally stepping into a new space. So in your mind and in your body, sometimes it can feel debilitating because you're literally stepping into a new experience. So it can feel like when you're in an airplane and it's turbulent, and you're like, oh, what's going to happen? It feels uncertain. So what they're saying is that if you know that you're here and you want to go here, from a spiritual standpoint, from a quantum physics, energetic standpoint, you have to get here first energetically in order for it to come to you in the physical. So what you have an opportunity, Farah, to do is to do the work and ground in it, so much so that by the time it comes to your field of awareness and it comes to your reality, you've already been doing it 100 times. So you can anchor it. This is such an important key that I want everyone to know, because people who don't anchor this and don't create the space for this, they lose it as soon as they get it. This is why I'm telling you this. This is why people who win the lottery, they lose money. They lose the entire amount. It doesn't matter if it's millions and millions. It's because they don't know how to manage money. So they don't know how to manage $10, and they don't know how to manage 10 million. If they had done the steps to learn how to manage money and learn how to energetically contain it, then when they receive it, it doesn't fall beneath them, and so they have to keep remanifesting, and then it slips underneath them. And when people receive stuff without doing that grounded approach, they get that feeling like, oh, like, is this going to last? Is this going to stay here? Because it hasn't been built, right? If something's built on a solid foundation, it's not going anywhere. It's like a building. Like, the building isn't going to get up and run. um Let me see these chats. Amazing Fruit says, hello, ready, been writing about my innocence. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Wow. That's so wild. Wow. I'm still, it's so amazing. I feel like it's my first time, my first day reading. I'm just constantly amazed by spirit. Steph A. Hi, Steph A. Letitia says, live the yellow, love the yellow. Thank you so much. Me too. Yellow represents joy, so I like to embody joy. Amazing Fruits. I have a lot of trouble forgiving myself. That's real. Thank you for being so honest. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. And I hope that you work through that, because you deserve that forgiveness. Letitia says, true, indeed, clearing out. Drink, question guides, drink, rest later on, correct or no? No, okay. So you get a full glass at night, you drink half, ask your question, go to bed, dream your dreams, and when you wake up in the morning, first thing you do is finish this glass. Bonus, if you can pray and charge the water before you drink it. And you can do that with all liquids you drink at any time. It doesn't have to be for this specific thing. It's time to take ownership over everything that we ingest into our bodies. So it's going to serve us moving forward as a collective if we pray and put energy, the energy of abundance, of love, of peace, of clarity into the things that we are ingesting, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, is to find where you can deepen your innocence and find your innocence, and accept that and cultivate that, and also pay attention to your dreams. Get a journal, start writing them down. Even if when you first wake up and have your water, you just write down words like horse, sky. Just write down certain things and do that for 30 days. Like, give yourself this gift. Give yourself this gift. Not Part of this work is getting the downloads, and the other part is showing up and taking action. So you can take this really far, but it's up to you. So let's see what happens if you go full out and if you do this, right? Let's see what breakthroughs are going to come through as a result of you showing up for you. I'm excited for you. Colby says, you got to feel it as if it is. That's what I'm talking about, Colby. Thank you. Inner self reflects the outer world. Yes. You guys get it. You guys totally get it. Thank you. Colby says, I call it delusional optimism. It's a way of life. Yeah. Sherry says, I feel like you're talking to me. I low-key am. We're all connected. We're all connected. There's nothing that, one person has experienced that we all have not in another way. Cheryl says, looking for clarity on my health and love. Sherry says, Coolio. Thank you for your time. You're so welcome, Amazing Fruits. You're so welcome, Farah. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, so we're a little over time, so I'm actually gonna jump off, you guys. But thank you so much for joining me. It's always such a gift to connect to you guys in these ways, and um, I've been working with clients one on one. I haven't really opened myself up to the public in this way, so this is one of the ways that I can share myself with the world and give you, some guidance in this way that can be helpful and assist you on your path. Because I remember times when I felt lost and uncertain and I really needed clarity and I felt alone, and I never want another person to feel like that ever again. This is why I do the work that I do. I've made it my life mission because we have too much power inside of us to feel anything less than ever. And I'm on a mission to end that within the collective. So thank you for helping me with that. And thank you for joining and supporting. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate you guys. I'm going to be live again, I believe on the 31st or the 30th. Oh, the 30th. I'm going to go live again on Monday, the 30th at 6 o'clock. So for those that I missed today, just make sure to jump on right at 6. And if you want a reading, just type in the chat immediately as we jump on. That way I can read for you. Also, you guys, if you want to ensure that you get a reading, you can Patreon. That's the only way that you'll for sure get it. So if you know that, you can come prepared next time, and you can pay via Venmo, Cash App, not Cash App, PayPal, or the Super Chat. So I want to let you guys know. So thank you so much for being so patient and understanding. I know I couldn't get to everyone today, but hopefully I'll be able to next time. So Sherry says, looking forward to working with you in the future. Namaste. Oh, I can't wait to meet you, Sherry. Yes, I agree. Max, oh, thank you. Thank you, Max. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the love. Oh, you're so kind. You guys are so sweet. You're totally melting my heart. Oh, Letitia. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't meant to be, but come on the 30th, okay? And I will see if I can take care of you. So I'm going to sign off tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a beautiful evening and a beautiful week and weekend filled with so much peace and love and joy. And just protect your peace, keep your vibration high. There's so much going on in the world right now. And it's so important that we really lock into who we are at a soul level and hold that vibration of love and what we want to see in the world. We need this more than ever, and we need everyone watching to hold that picture. Yes? Okay. Well, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing evening, and I will see you on the 30th. Ciao!